I want to go ahead and jump over to the Golden State Warriors Lakers game right quick. Y'all talk to me about this game. How are we feeling about this? This is the second game of the night in Los Angeles. No LeBron. Golden State Warriors are fully loaded. They got everybody plus Al Horford plus Jonathan Kuminga back. How are we feeling about this game? Do the
plus
Lakers stand a fighting chance?
Plus Al Horford and plus Kuminga is really nothing, but it is what it is.
Miles,
But the
how
Lakers,
you feel about?
I don't think this is the what are the Warriors gonna do? I think this is the Lakers. This is the trash ass Lakers the opening night, number one. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. What's the under on Jake LaRavia? Take it.
That's random.
No, it ain't. It ain't random. I've been telling y'all ass since they signed him. Take the under all year.
So he not gonna have one good game?
You think Jake LaRavia is garbage?
Do I? Garbage. I'm talking about trash can.
So Jake LaRavia sucked. This is crazy. So Jake LaRavia sucked. Bronny James sucked.
I didn't say who? Bronny James.
Yeah,
You goddamn right.
Yeah, Jake LaRavia sucked. Bronny James sucked. Who else sucked on that team? Does Rui suck?
Dalton Connect, trash.
Dalton Connect suck.
God.
Who they by the way, they just picked up his option.
I agree with that one, to be fair.
You said they just did what?
They just picked up his option, by the way.
For what? To trade him?
They just picked up his option.
Well, they already tried that once.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out.
Yeah, they already picked up.
So Jake LaRavia, Bronny suck.
Dalton Connect suck.
Who else?
Does Rui suck too?
Who?
Oh, that's right. DeAndre Ayton is weak too. So
no, he averaged. But he ain't weak. He averaged.
He DeAndre Ayton.
He
So 5.
What about Jackson?
Average. Damn near about to suck too, though. By the way, he on the way to sucking. Don't worry. I take that however you want to take it. I don't even care. But listen, who else we got? Chill. Keep going down the list. Keep going down the list.
Let's see. Rui. I said Rui. Let's see.
Rui.
Jared Vanderbilt. Gabe Vincent. Oh, you said you already told us Gabe Vincent.
I knew you weren't going to disrespect a Houstonian.
No, we weren't going to do that. Gabe Vincent, I don't know. Gabe Vincent, though. I think the Lakers kind of.
Ron think Bronny James is better than Gabe Vincent.
Maxi Kleber.
Everybody that you mentioned is better than Gabe Vincent.
It was good.
No. Who you said, Mars?
Maxi Kleber.
Oh, trash. He had no business being in the goddamn NBA.
So it sounded to me like half this crew was garbage.
I've been telling y'all that.
Sound like half this crew is garbage.
Optimistic every year until the bottom line come up and y'all start to see this team is garbage. Then y'all gonna start blaming the GM. First we praise the GM, and then when y'all lose that many games, now the GM trash.
So if that's the case,
I told y'all that.
So the Lakers. So if you're in the Western Conference and half your crew is trash, are they making the playoffs?
They got Luka Doncic, so you should.
They do have Luka Doncic. I agree with that.
Yeah,
they do.
But just because
LeBron James
and LeBron James, so you got
that's
two top
enough.
10 players.
Come on now.
So you got two top 10 players. So that's enough in the Western Conference to make the playoffs.
You goddamn right. It's supposed to be with them two type of guys.
Good luck.
Is there anybody up here that believes?
And just so we clear, James with the sciatica, which I call the psychotic nerve because that's how bad the pain is. It's psychotic. But with that being said, so James is going to be out for a month, and we already know what happens in the Western Conference when your best player or your second best player is out for a month. What that could do to your crew. So they could start the season, according to you, they could start the season in a hole. Can they make that hole up?
Nah, Luka Doncic is there. And number 2, when LeBron come back from Russia, you're going to see them go on like a 20-game winning streak. The hell? Come on, chill. Last time you seen LeBron miss some games and he came back from out of town, what happened?
That was in like 2015.
Yeah, he about to go back to that. They got that new medicine, that new shot that going to send him right back to 2015.
I remember last year in December when LeBron looked washed, missed a couple games, came back, and LeBron looked good again.
That is true. But is there anybody up here that thinks that the Lakers won't make the playoffs?
No, they should make the playoffs. They got Luka Doncic.
With a whack-ass crew.
Okay.
Luka Doncic had whack-ass crews before. Not his first time. He carried Maxi Bum Kleber to the playoffs before.
He also missed the playoffs before.
Yeah.
So
in 2020,
he also missed the playoffs too. Yes.
Yeah, it is what it is. Look at the Lakers fans. Now I'm drunk now because I'm talking about the Lakers. It's too early in the morning to be drunk.
The thing I'm worried about, Ron, with the Lakers is I'm worried about not the Lakers, the Warriors. The same way, Miles, the way you feel about the Celtics in terms of their interior defense, that's how I feel about the Warriors. I am worried about that. Other than that, I feel like there are things that we could supplement. I am worried about relying on Steph Curry as much as they do offensively. They've always done that with him. But I think Jimmy Butler has to be more of a bucket getter. And can he still do that? I'm not sure. But tonight, without LeBron James, I think Luka Doncic does more. I think the Lakers can get them.
What?
Yeah, I think the Lakers.
You got the Lakers beating the Warriors tonight.
I think the Lakers could get them. Mm-hmm.
So anybody on the crew gonna slow Steph down
on that Dallas team? I'm sorry, on that Laker team.
Yeah,
I mean they have Marcus Smart, they have Vando. So in terms of slowing him down, yes, we could slow Steph Curry. We're not going to stop Steph Curry, but we could slow him down. And I think it's interesting, Maddie, that you make that face like Marcus Smart has not been a good defender.
No. I'm just
for his
thinking
entire
of the
life.
last 2 years. Smart try to guard Steph Curry. I'm saying this like as a guy who watches.
Okay, and that was 3 years ago, right? That was
3 years ago, and Curry's the same, and Smart's only gotten worse.
He is not the same guy that he was 3 years ago. Give me a break. No, he wasn't. No, not damn near the same. No, he's not.
He is damn near
he's 37 years old. He's way different than what he was 3 years ago. He'll never not be able to shoot. I'm never going to argue that point. He'll never not be able to shoot.
What has he gotten worse at?
Like, I've always had a great game over.
But the idea of him just being basically the same guy that he was athletically, the same guy that he was physically, he's not.
What's the Lakers' path to winning this game tonight without LeBron James?
Attacking the interior defense more than anything. I think
keeping Bronny on the bench.
I don't know why you're choosing to hate on Bronny.
I fuck with y'all because the chat gets sensitive when I talk about Bronny. Oh, you waving. I don't give a shit. I'm just trolling. Y'all like it. It is what it is.
So to answer your question, Ron, I think the Golden State Warriors interior defense is weaker this season, and I think Luka is one of the better downhill guys, one of the better guys at the rim. On top of that, playing with DeAndre Ayton in that pick and pop and pick and dive, I think is going to be really good for them. I also think that he could get on the glass and hold him to one possession. And when you have a drought, when you need buckets, I mean, you could definitely go to both Luka and you could go to AR, because AR is nicer with the peel than I gave him credit for. A lot better at getting downhill and getting to the rim. I think they could speed the game up because that Warrior team, you know how I feel about that core, how old they are. I think they could speed the game up and get a lot of transition buckets. And I think Rui will be a recipient of that. I also think Vando can be a recipient of that. Defensively, I think Marcus Smart is going to do as good a job as he could possibly do against Curry, because you're not going to be able to stop Curry. But, I mean, you could do what you can to slow him down. We brought up 2022 and what happened. I mean, first of all, that was a terrible game plan. Why are you playing drop coverage on Curry? Okay, you're not going to play drop coverage on Curry at the long ball line because he's going to destroy you. So I think that they're going to do what they can to fight over screens and push Curry as far away from the basket as possible and make him take tough shots. But as far as being able to score the basketball, I think that they can take advantage of their interior defense, and that's how they can get buckets.
I think the Warriors might put on a defensive masterclass tonight. You might see a lot of goddamn turnovers by the Lakers tonight. Dre got a backup who could be just as smart as him on the defensive end too. With Al Horford back there, and the type of sets the Warriors can run, because not only does Dre not have to be the only kind of playmaker outside of Steph when Steph gets the ball, but you got Al Horford who can play make as well too. You can put him in some of them similar actions like Draymond. Obviously, he's not as good as Draymond as that, but he's damn good with it, and he's more versatile. He can shoot that long ball. He can put it on the floor a little bit, and he can make those extra passes. You might see a masterclass by the Warriors and Jimmy Butler. I be forgetting about Jimmy Butler a lot of times too. Like, that's the sneaky shit too. Like, you got 3 solid defenders on that Warriors team that's very good off the ball defenders too. They're very good off ball defenders. On top of their presence on the ball, chill. Not having LeBron tonight might hurt them. Like,
it is going to hurt them.
Well, it's going to hurt them a lot. Like, you might see the Warriors beat their ass tonight. Like, you might see it.
So we're going to have 2 blowouts. So we got a blowout in Oklahoma City and Houston, and we got a blowout with the Lakers and Golden State Warriors.
The one in Oklahoma City might not feel like that much of a blowout because it's going to go from like 14-7, 14-7. I'm talking about the league. Going to go down from 14 points to 7, 14 points to 7, and the last is going to go to 20. That's what's going to happen. So it's not gonna
I'm just
feel like
saying-
a blowout.
I've just seen Luka win with less, and with this particular group, I mean, this isn't less for him. I think these guys do a lot to protect him defensively, and I think he does a lot to protect them offensively. So that's why I think that, and plus with Luka being able to manipulate defenses, get hit, and score the basketball, he's in great shape. I think he gets back to being the best scorer in the game. And I know that sounds crazy for some of you guys, but that's how I feel about Luka. And I just think he takes advantage of the interior defense. That's the difference in this ball game right here.
Chill. Why would that sound crazy? Like for anybody
Because-
that sincerely believes that somebody's saying that Luka Doncic will get back to the best scorer, especially without LeBron James right now, that nothing about that is crazy, and nothing about that is funny. Like if y'all think that Luka getting busy without LeBron is a joke, be prepared to laugh tonight. Because I'm telling you, Luka, this first month and a half without LeBron, Luka is going to go ballistic. Luka's going to remind all of us exactly who he is. And that's for the few people that have forgotten. I think we all, for the most part, know like what Luka's capable of. We've seen him in the Eurobasket over the summer. We've seen him last year in the playoffs. But like, it's no LeBron James out there. This is 2024 Luka Doncic on the Dallas Mavericks with no second option. Like, in like all respect to Austin Reeves, but the ball is going to be in Luka Doncic's hands, and he's going to pick and roll every single team to death. He's going to step back three every single team to death. He's going to alley-oop to Jackson Hayes and DeAndre Ayton every team to death. He's going to probe in the paint every team to death. Luka Doncic is going to go crazy, and he's going to have the ball in his hands.
I just think that, Ron, we dealing with a league where, you know, KD's still running around, Steph Curry's still running around, right? You got SGA in the league. So people kind of, because of what happened with Luka with the injuries and he kind of got slowed down last season, that people forgot what kind of bucket getter he actually was previous to that. Like, and because we are where we are now and in the shape that he's in right now and how much better of a, just better condition he is, I just think that he gets back to being what he was in the past. But again, people see KD, people see James, they see SGA, they see Joel Embiid, to Mars's point. They see guys like that, immediately forget what kind of scorer Luka was. The versatile scorer, the dynamic scorer that he is, the one-on-one scorer that he is. I think that there was a time when he was the best scorer in the game, and I think he gets back to that this season.
Mars, do you think it's any way that the Lakers win this game tonight? And I know you could say, like, obviously there's a way, but I'm saying, like, do you believe that the Lakers can win tonight?
Yeah, I think they can win tonight. I think they can win any night. It starts with Luka. It's gonna come down to generating a lot of good open threes. Do they knock them down? Defensively, it's gonna be a lot of zoning things up, rotating off non-shooters, believing Jimmy, Draymond can't shoot, probably putting a big on one of them. I think the Warriors are the better team, but if Steph shoots 5 for 21, that helps. So I don't know. I'm not as high on the Lakers but it seems like most people up here are kind of lower on them. But like general consensus, I'm not as high on the Lakers. But I think when you have a one-man offense like Luka, that does give you a chance. But I also think the Warriors defend Luka quite well. I don't know if the numbers back that up, so I'm not going to say that with like confidence. But in terms of what they just tend to do, I do think they defend Luka quite well, force him to play in isolation a bit more. If he makes shots over the top, like Luka is capable of making 8-9 threes, and then if he does that, then the whole game plan changes. So that's probably their avenue, Luka Doncic.
And Ron, I feel like
not a bad avenue.
I feel like for the
Pretty
Lakers
good
to win, in which they can win. To be honest, just think about the input and effort that it would take just to win this one game against the Warriors. You talking about you're gonna need a monster game from Luka in the 30s, and then you're gonna need another monster game from Austin Reeves too in the 30s. Like that's very hard. Like, that doesn't huh?
30s?
Do we need 30 from Austin Reeves?
I'm thinking 30-20, Jordan. 30.
That's not enough.
If he gets you 30, if Austin Reeves gets you 30 along with Luka's 30, I think that's just additional. You know, that's extra sides. So
I don't think the Lakers have enough. I don't think the Lakers have enough anything. Like those two guys are their best playmakers and scorers throughout this whole, like, while Bron is gone. and can't nobody generate nothing from them. So you're gonna need a good 60 ball from them, like
But
put together.
Jordan,
Like
they both generate a lot of offense too. Like they're both very good passers and playmakers.
absolutely.
we know Luka.
Jordan.
Yeah, with each other, but they don't have LeBron to kind of do that stuff with them. Like they don't have LeBron.
Well, wait a
on
minute
that.
though, Jordan. This was the problem that we was having last year with the Golden State Warriors. Curry was the offense. You trade for buckets, but you're getting like 18 a game from buckets. All right. Well, where are the other buckets coming from with Golden State?
Yeah, chill. The Warriors sucked last year until they did something else.
Okay, so they got Jimmy and they added like 17, 18 a game. But other than that, where are the other buckets coming from? Because to say that I got to get 60 from both of these guys, why do I have to get 60? It's not like Golden State is doing that and we got to match that. Where the other buckets coming from?
I mean, y'all don't have Steph Curry. That's number one. Number two,
They
y'all
got
playing
Luka.
against.
Okay,
But number two, y'all playing against a team with defensive stoppers and Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. You playing against those two guys on that crew, along with defensive stoppers and guys that can play make. The Warriors just have an overall better team than the Lakers do. So that's what I'm saying. The Lakers don't have the luxury of trying to do what the Warriors can do. They don't. They just missing that. Like
and they're not going to try to
Ayton,
do that though.
DeAndre Ayton, to a point, I don't think you can rely on him getting 15. I don't think you can rely on that. I don't think you can rely.
With a better playmaker in Luka, not just a better playmaker, a better distributor in Luka. Why can't I rely? He was getting 15 last year in Portland. So now I'm running with Luka. I can't get at minimum 15 a game from him, Jordan.
When he was getting 15 last year when they what?
When they what? When they lost?
Yeah, when they sucked.
Okay, and now I got a better playmaker. I got a better distributor. I got a better bucket getter.
Okay,
there's a lot more attention.
Right, if you're getting 15 again, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If regardless of what story you trying to paint that's different from what I'm trying to say is, I'm just saying the Lakers don't have enough to afford a game where Austin Reeves can't. I mean, it's not going to get 30 and Luka's not going to get 30. I think for them to win, they both have to score 30, and I think that's just going to be too much. Like I think that's going to be too much to ask for with these guys, because I just don't see DeAndre Ayton coming off the back game one getting 15 or 20. I don't see that. I don't see it from Jared Vanderbilt. I don't see it from Marcus Smart. Off the rip.
He averaged 14 a game last year, just 14 on a bad team.
You muted.
Where he wasn't even really getting that much. He wasn't really a part of the offense as much as he should have been. Right? He should have been a lot more.
Averaging 15 on a bad team and then averaging 15 on a team with a guy like Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves and LeBron James, totally different.
100% is different. It's going to look a lot different. It's going to be a lot better.
No, I don't think it's going to be easier for DeAndre Ayton's play style. DeAndre Ayton's play style is kind of in that short roll. Some post ups,
which is
he's
perfect
not getting
for Luka.
post up. He's not getting that many post ups this year. He's not getting that many passes from Luka unless it's at the rim. To be honest with you,
Jordan. If he's one of the better,
how many guys have you seen Luka play with that can play in that short role like that? He played with Kristaps Porzingis. That didn't go well.
Okay, then that was younger Luka. That's number one. Number two,
but you still never seen it. You're gonna say it's younger Luka, but you never seen that version of Luka.
They was sticking KP in corners and stuff. DeAndre Ayton getting to the nail, catching the ball in the middle of the zone.
I've never seen that.
You gotta get thrown the ball to catch it.
What'd you say?
You gotta get thrown the ball to catch it.
Yes,
yeah, I just never seen Luka play with a guy like that.
Wait, Mars, what do you mean?
You got to see it.
If DeAndre Ayton does his little soft screen and then pops to the nail, what makes you think Luka's making that pocket pass instead of going all the way to the rim himself?
I don't think he's gonna like just spoon feed DeAndre and just like spam. Oh, here's like spam that. But I think he's gonna be looking for DeAndre there. I think when LeBron comes around, they're gonna look for DeAndre in those places. I think it's going to be a lot easier for DeAndre to score with Luka and Bron once Bron's available. But I don't understand, Jordan, how come you think DeAndre can't just score 14, 15 points? Like, I don't think that's
because I don't think the rhythm of the offense is going to allow him to do it. Like I'm telling you, like even in preseason, how many times did you see that connection between Luka and DeAndre Ayton when they played?
But it doesn't have to be Luka and DeAndre. It could be Austin Reeves and DeAndre.
They didn't play. We watched the game on playback. I didn't see one thing from Luka and DeAndre Ayton.
But to answer Mars's question, okay,
they
number
didn't
one.
Play that much. Ron, am I tripping? Did Luka get 30 that game that we watched on playback?
No, they was both out there playing, but DeAndre Ayton was playing good too, though. DeAndre Ayton played 20 minutes and he had 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Okay, this is what I'm saying though.
13 rebounds.
From Luka and DeAndre Ayton, what did you see from them? Did you see?
But Jordan,
Luka,
it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be all from
get the
Luka
rebound
though.
and then go finish.
And it was a lot of that, but also DeAndre Ayton was getting the ball. It might not have been directly from Luka, but he was getting the ball.
And
Like,
by the way, and hold on, because let's add context. They played a Phoenix Suns team who didn't play none of their starters.
It was preseason basketball.
Okay.
So what are y'all seeing from Luka and DeAndre Ayton that got y'all excited about this connection?
Jordan, but here's the thing though. I don't want to buy too much stock in the preseason for two reasons. One,
you can't buy that stock outside of preseason. You never saw Luka do
the thing
it.
that bothers me.
And you're right, but we haven't seen him not do it though either.
What he does is he's oversimplifying this. That's what's going on.
My thing though is
doing what to it?
You oversimplifying this, making this sound like it's that simple. He hasn't played with him, so it's not going to be good.
I haven't seen Luka play with anybody like that. Is what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Like you haven't, and when you did see
because
him,
he hasn't had a pick and he has not had a pick and pop guy like this.
What is Kristaps Porzingis?
He wasn't like that with him. No, he wasn't.
Kristaps Porzingis is way better than DeAndre Ayton.
And not only that, those two guys.
He's a better pick and pop guy. He's better than DeAndre Ayton.
And during that time, don't leave out the fact that during that time, Luka was the guy. He was younger. In addition to him being younger, he had the ball in his hands all the time, and he was looking to score the basketball.
Hold on.
Way different today.
Hold on.
Lucas, all of those things still apply to Luka today. He still has the ball in his hands all the time. He's still young, and he still looks to score the basketball.
And gets off the ball more today than he did back then.
Yeah, when he plays next to LeBron James, who's not playing for the first month.
He doesn't have to play next to LeBron James, but he's playing next to DeAndre Ayton. And we've already seen what happened. We've already seen what happened between both him and Kristaps Porzingis. We saw what happened between those two, which he already made clear that those two should have been on the same page. He should have involved him more.
I'll stop right. Hold on. Stop right there.
So now I've learned from that.
Context to that. I'm gonna add some context to that and I've told you guys where I got this source from, where I got this information from. You do know another reason why Luka and Porzingis didn't get along was because Luka didn't respect Porzingis because all the bitching he was doing. So what is DeAndre Ayton problem?
Are you suggesting
that
DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, problem.
Wait. Do not let him off the hook with this. So are you suggesting that DeAndre Ayton is going to be bitching? This is the same DeAndre Ayton who came out and said, quote, whatever this team needs me to do, I'm going to do it. If they need me to rebound, I'm not done. If they need me to rebound, I will rebound. If they need me to play defense, I will play defense. If they need me to get buckets, I will get buckets. This is a guy who's bought in. What are you talking about when you're talking about him bitching? You talking about
an
the
NBA
same
player
dude
ain't never
from last
lies,
year. This
guys.
is not
They
the
ain't
same
never
dude
lies.
from 2 years ago. This is
Chill.
not. He's playing in a different system. He's playing with much better players.
Where was that in Phoenix when they asked him to do the same shit? When they asked him to do the same thing,
he was younger at that point. Are you serious? That was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm not the same dude that was 5 years ago.
Last year, the Portland Trailblazers got rid of him because he was the same guy last year. Why are you thinking he's going to change? DeAndre Ayton's been the same guy since he stepped foot in the NBA. They've been saying he's been immature. They've been saying he's been unserious. They've been saying he's a kid. What have you seen that says he's any different besides what his mouth been saying?
What I just seen with him earlier this year, like you just said in the preseason. What I seen when I seen
him
in
the preseason, you didn't see a Luka Doncic and Ayton connection, but you still now is trying to say that is a now you're trying to say that that's a valuable connection. So which one? You saw that in the preseason, and then what is it? Which one is it?
The reason why I'm saying it's a connection is because what Luka Doncic does, it complements what DeAndre Ayton does. What DeAndre
never
Ayton does,
saw Luka do it.
So just because so again, to your point, I got to see it. You're right. You got it, Jordan.
I don't gotta see nothing. I've seen DeAndre. Chill. You can say that.
No.
I've seen DeAndre Ayton play.
Because if I seen a guy, because if I got a guy who I've seen Luka play in the short role with. I've seen Luka play in the short role with Derek Lively. I've seen Derek Lively.
Derek Lively don't play in the short role, Chill.
I'm not done. Derek Lively 100% plays in the short role. I watched him in the NBA Finals play in the short role. That's not true.
What in the short role?
Yes, he does play in the short role. Not only does he play in the short role, he's actually a really good passer out of the short role. Derek Lively is. So I've seen Luka play with a big in the short role, and it's actually really productive. So now I got a guy who plays in the short role who's got a really good mid-range game, but I got to see it. You're right, Jordan, because that's what I said before. If I haven't seen
Yeah,
it,
I
I
think
gotta
you
see
are
it. No, you're
over
right.
exaggerating how many times you've seen
until
Luka and
I
Derek
see
Lively
it
playing
from
the short
Luka
role. I can
and
assure you
DeAndre
that.
Ayton, I can't speak about it. You got it.
But Jordan, I think you're over exaggerating the whole Luka and DeAndre thing. I don't think Luka has any type of correlation to what DeAndre Ayton can do for this team. You're over exaggerating this pick and roll. I'm talking about the other
And
things
that would be my
DeAndre Ayton's
point,
going to
though,
do.
Ron. If Luka don't have nothing to do with that, then that's my point. Because how is DeAndre Ayton going to do what y'all say he's going to do?
Austin Reeves can get DeAndre Ayton the ball. It doesn't just have to be Luka Doncic. But also on top of that, DeAndre Ayton can score 6 to 8 times without Luka Doncic. That does not have to be involved with Luka.
Yeah, offensive rebounds. Yeah.
And that could be the case. I'm not even saying just that. But my thing is, I think DeAndre Ayton is going to have a career year. I think 18 and 11 is not crazy for DeAndre Ayton.
That is crazy.
I do not think that's crazy. My thing is, it might not even be 18 points. I think he has a career year on the glass this year. I think DeAndre Ayton averages 11, 12 rebounds this year. I think that happens easy.
Yeah, so.
Rob, my mute button, betrayed me earlier, so I just don't know if I don't know. But I mean, DeAndre Ayton's a hell of a rebounder already. So Ron, like what Ron's saying, that's not far fetched at all. Like he's definitely gonna rebound.
Yeah, the points is the problem though. I don't see that coming.
All them bullshit ass shots Luka gonna be shooting. All them bullshit ass shots Austin Reeves gonna be shooting. All them bricks that Gabe Vincent finna be throwing up. There's no
reason DeAndre Ayton shouldn't have averaged 16 and 9 this year. All right.
I got him 17 to 20.
17 to 20.
All right, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and transition into our segment of the day. This is actually
I can't real quick, my bad. 17 and what?
I said not 17 and 20. No, I didn't say that, Ox. No, I said between 17 and 20. No, not 17 and 20. No.
Okay, all right. We're gonna revisit this DeAndre Ayton and then guess what? In about 3-4 months,
if I'm wrong, I'll eat it. No doubt about it. You know what?
No, you're not gonna eat it. You're gonna come up with something else to why.
No, I won't. No, I won't. I was wrong about him. If I was wrong about him, I'll say I was wrong about him.
Okay, sure thing.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.